shall we? Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I want to get my boy Ride Dog in here because he works too much. No, I wanted you to say hi too. Say hi, bro. Ride Dog's fucking working his ass off every morning, and
What's
you're
up?
not. Happy New Year, bro.
You too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this show started. This is the morning marijuana motivation. Every morning, Marquis Saint takes his mind for a walk, and that's Saint's Addiction, aka Mostly Saints. And this morning is no different, except for this is the second of the month. It's the second day of the year, and I'm the only one here, per usual. Like this whole huge ass park to myself, because I'm the only one that wants to embrace and drive change. And if you're addicted to it too, you will. So let's go. Here comes the homie. Let's go. Like, go ahead, bro. I'll see you.
All right, brother.
Thanks, man. And that's it. Saints Addiction. Let's go. The show must go on, and so shall we. So, whew, it's nice and bright this morning. I'm grateful I can basically be in shorts. I got my tie shorts on, Saint slides, Saint shades, and walking every day. And it turned to me like this morning that I was like, if people can switch up like their personality or their love or their intentions, then we personally can change. Like, there's just no doubt in my mind the range of change that is possible, completely possible by all individuals. And it comes down to it, like my homeboy said, he said, you're gonna get out hustled by a crackhead. And I was like, what? He's like, crackheads don't wake up with excuses. Every morning they get up and they get after it and they find a way to find that crack. Are you getting out hustled by a crackhead? And I was like, oh no, bro, not me, not I, not it. And it turns out that it's just more exciting to see what's going to change. It's like this. It's like the excitement of what's going to bring on a trip, or when I'm traveling the world and all these other things, you know, that comes up into my soul. And I'd be like, the little nerves of, you know, I guess call them butterflies, right? Of churning our anxiousness into excitement. And that's going to be the biggest thing that we could do and change for this 2025. There goes my homie. He's already pedaling away. I'm starting a little bit late today, fucking around with the motherfucking dog pound. It cost me more time than usual. Sup, bro? I missed it. Oh, yeah, that's your policy, bro. That's your policy. That's it, bro. That's your policy. I love it. Happiest guy in. Go ahead, paddle through. Oahu. That's it.
I might play it until I just go around now.
All right, bro. Aloha, man. I'm going to walk.
You know, I gotta rest.
Me too. I got to start. I'm late. So he's going to pedal past me and go on his merry way. And it's just the start of a New Year's Day, man. I don't know how else to explain it, but I think it's completely possible to change. You know, as a matter of fact, I think it's impossible not to change, because the change is the only constant in the universe. And some of us let our egos hold, and some of us want our positions to hold and do some of that shit. And that's bold, that's cool, but it won't work for only so long. That spool I was talking about the other day, it runs out. Enjoy your smoke break, bro. You're on my YouTube live. Yeah, Ryan joins We Club. He's in We Club. It's in Norway now too. Yeah, bro. They're handing them out so they stay protected. Yeah, bro. So got the homegirl handing out the We Club cards and, you know, protecting people, so they got a little bit to fall back on. I guess we're all Rastafari or religion or whatever perspective it is. It's something. I don't know. It's a catalyst. It's a chemical. It's change, and that's going to be the hardest thing to do. It was one of the rules of what's his name, Tony Hsieh, before he died. I think he had help. I mean, obviously writing a book like, you know, Tribal Leadership. But I read that book, right? And part of that book was to be able to embrace and drive change. It's going to be one of the hardest things, because you're going to be stuck by your habits or lack of discipline or lack of determination, whatever that is. This is a new year, and I'm the only one out here. Like, you would think that there'd be some fat chick going like, okay, I don't want to be fat no more, or some dude that wants to get rid of his gut, or just me walking for my own mentally. Um, my mentality has to go. I have to take my mind for a walk, you know, and that's one of the changes that I made in my life. You know, I went and saw my old colleagues at Finley Toyota, and they're like, "Oh my God, you lost so much weight," and I'm like, "Yeah, man, fasting." You know, not eating till 3 o'clock and cutting it off at 11 has tremendously changed my body. I can even feel my clothes move around me, and especially when I do pull-ups, and especially when I stay focused, the change happens to my body. I can feel it in my muscles, I can feel it in my chest, you know what I'm saying? And the change, it only happens when you need it. I remember my friend saying, man, I wish I had the confidence to take my shirt off like you did. And it was just like, confidence, I'm just taking off my shirt. It just so happens that all that hard work is underneath. And that's what we lack. We lack the preparation or the mental fortitude to pull some shit before it's too late. You know, like it's already too late when the girl's in front of you. It's already too late when she's walking away with her friends. It's already too late when you messed up the opportunity to talk to her. And that's why I was saying, it's like, it's easy to go masturbate, right? Self-soothe yourself. And it's a lot harder to actually call that girl that you have a crush on. So it's easier to just flick on your phone, go get yourself some faceless porn, and then do what you got to do with yourself. You know what I mean? That's all about it. But yeah, man, if it ain't nothing, it's something. You're out of here, bro? You're out of here?
I'm out of here.
All right, don't work too hard. Thanks for cutting the music. It'll flag on my YouTube if there's music. They think that I'm making money off the people, off of random radio in the background. No, you're good. Yeah. It'll just be for 5 seconds, and they'll think that it's part of the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. No.
I didn't pay for it.
Right, but they want to pay for it, and they demonetize the channel, and then they get a cut of it.
Oh, shit.
Right. So if you use anything in your... I know, dude. Yeah, at any moment, they can take a cut of the action. I know. But New Year, bro. Let's go. 2025, let's go.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam's got a tax return for you?
Go for it. Give me something.
Give me something, Uncle Sam. Yeah, bro. Get this guy a raise. All right, bro. I'm going to finish the show, and then I'll fucking holler at you tomorrow.
All right, bro.
Yeah, later. Don't work too hard. Yeah, man. And that's it, dude. I just keep going for my walks. I keep going for my talks. I keep fucking stretching my boundaries to meet people. And besides for my homie, literally there's nobody else out here. I love my life! Nobody else out here. Maybe Ryan got a little bit of it, but you know, even these homes are empty from 9 to 5. You know, your house is vacant, you bitch. Lyrics on shirts. So, you know, it was something where I distinctly remember driving to work and I was just unhappy. Now, mind you, this is the old job I just went to, and I got an appointment for my team for Intersect.ai. And we're going to do some AI automated sales calls. But, you know, to see everybody that I used to know 15, 20 years ago in the same building, it's a trip to me that these people are still here. Now, I don't blame them, because it's a nice little gold mine, right? You know, you go to the gold mine, you go to the same salt mine, you go to the same war room, you know, you go back and forth. And hey, I grew older. Maybe I got more sneakers. Maybe there's a number in my bank account that stretched me further than some other people. And as I pushed that 10 grand amount, right? Thanks for watching. First name, last name. What's good, bro? Thanks for watching. Give me that thumbs up. Have you ever changed something and watched other people not change? And it's no knock to them, you know, because all these guys, they're stacking money. They've been working hard, almost 15, 20 years straight, all of them. But they have to go to the same gold mine, bro. And I was just sick of fucking going in to the same place, driving. I got someone else's name on my chest. You know, it said Finley Toyota instead of Saints Addiction. And I made it a mission to switch that. I was like, that guy's not my master. He's not my boss. He's not my dad. Why am I wearing someone else's clothing? Why am I proposing or promoting something that doesn't have my last name on it? And that just shocked me to my core, and it had to have happened, and I made it happen. And I'm going to get around some of these people because I don't want to be near some people. I see two people, finally somebody in the park. But if it's meant to be, it's up to me, and I got to make it happen, Captain. And that's one of our shirts, just like Captain Crunch. I took the font and make it happen, Captain. But you need to put it in your sight to say, I want to change. Now, most of us, especially addicts, we'll have to wait till we're in prison. Or I was in South Korean prison. They made me talk about that. They're like, what was that again? You were in what prison? How long were you in? 6 months? Solitary confinement? No way. And I'm like, I really don't talk about it that much. That's why I wrote a book. And I'm working on another audiobook, you know, that'll be 2 books. And these changed in me because I said, you know, why sit around lighting another blunt, Mark, when you can light that same blunt and hit the record button and just talk. You do it on your show. Nobody watches anyway. So why not just fucking do an audiobook and tell your story to yourself, to the weed, to the atmosphere? And that's what I started doing, and now I'm on chapter 6. So traveling the world without any money, couch surfing the world without no money for a year is, I think, the name of the title of the book, but it's true. And the book Endure is the other book that I wrote while I was in prison. And if I didn't make something out of it, they're like, how'd you get out? And I was like, my salesmanship, you know what I mean? Like my sales, getting busy. We're getting on writing a letter campaign, writing letter campaign, or switching, what are those people called? The translators, and just being active, bro. I went and got it. I was like sitting around, and the same thing happened with your boy Freeway Rick Ross, you know? Ignorance is bliss. They had all 3 charges and RICO'd him with it's supposed to be 3 counts, and then you're sent away. You can't put all 3 charges in 1 count. And he didn't know that day, neither did his public defender, neither did the judge, and nobody really cares. You would have sat there and waited it out if he didn't figure it out. If he hadn't gone into his mind, he said, hummus, this guy's funny. I got you, JR. Yeah, bro, don't forget to like, man. I don't see no likes on here. And for us to be able to sit here and change in our lives and say, you know, this doesn't apply anymore. Having that conversation with somebody, I don't want to hear this dog right now, dude, shut up. But having this conversation with somebody today, it's like, honestly, I don't need any updates. I don't want to know about my ex. I don't know what she wants, what she's doing or what she's up to or any drama. I don't want to know. I'm completely detached now. I'm free. And New Year's, new me. And I'm sitting here going like, no more girls, man. No more wives, no more lies, no more bullshit. I'm over it, you know? And to get to that point is so freeing. You know, it's a very peaceful feeling because now I get to apply my energy to things that apply, right? I put it, you know, apply within, as they say, you know, you want that job? Go apply within. I apply myself to do things that I wouldn't do. So yesterday, instead of waiting around for the appointment, he said, come on in. It was the 1st of the month. It was the 1st of the year, and I already got an appointment. I was like, why am I sitting waiting around, waiting for my team to respond or waiting for somebody to pull a trigger? No, I went right in there and spoke right to the general manager, and he was already on his phone. Yeah, Mark, go ahead, talk to Stephanie and Carlos. Like, you know, they're my data people, they're my internet group, you know. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go talk to him. And sure as shit, went over there and started kicking it. And it was cool to have friends that still know me and know my story and know that I've changed, that they can look at me and my body and be like, where'd that gut go, bro? And it's noticeable. People won't tell you. They're not going to tell you, hey, yo, you're looking fat, bro. You look like you put on some of that hummus. They're not going to say any of that to you. Matter of fact, they're probably going to silently judge you. And that's why I never changed. I never changed because no one told me, hey, you're a bit obnoxious, or hey, you interrupted me, or hey, you think you're too cool for school. It was the old owner of Finley Toyota. It was my business mentor. I came from around the world and I wanted to sit down. I'll never forget because I got into a fight. Somebody sucker punched me and I twisted my ankle and peed my pants too. Anyway, that's why I stopped drinking. Anyway, my point being is I was going to go sit and he was like, don't take a seat, get over yourself. And I was like, whoa, this is my business mentor, bro, my old boss, man, telling me to get over myself after I've already been around the world for a year. I felt high on the hoss. I'd broken free from the matrix. I'm not at the corporation no more. I'm not wearing their clothing. I'm wearing my own clothing. I got my last name on me and I'm the one that made it around the world. And he told me to get over myself. And it's so true. Like I was over me, over you, over it all. And that detachment gave me abilities to actually execute things that I wouldn't have done, right? It's so much easier to just sit there and masturbate instead of calling the girl. I know, bro. But I said, no more, man. I don't need those quick fixes. Let me start hitting up chicks that I want to meet. Let me go meet up with them in real life. How about I start stacking some chips so I can start going on some dates, bro? I'll see you later, homie. Yeah, no worries. And that's it. You have a determination inside yourself, just like anyone else. If you got mad at somebody, I could watch you turn on them like a dime. I don't even care if they're your best friend, bro. If your best friend slept with your ex-husband, you'd be mad. All of a sudden the switch up comes. I don't even care if you're a nice person, God-fearing, even regular people can lose their shit. And it's quick. All of us can be all of a sudden like, hey, you know, I was fucking chilling and everything was cool. And I thought, you know, everything would just be switch. And it's almost like the reverse Uno. Do you remember reverse Uno? Anybody play Uno? It goes, you hit the reverse button and then you're like, is that how you were? I was about to marry a Gemini and at any moment it goes from cream pie to block. No lie. Like at any moment I saw that shit on a memes on shirts and this motherfucker actually applied to me. No, dude, I want to apply within. I don't want to be cream pieing anybody and then not talk to them again. Like, how is that possible that we could be so close to each other and still fuck all the way the fuck off? By the way, this message was brought to you by Roken Vapes, champion of vapes, man. These are the homies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. This is the Bar Pro. If you want any of it, you got to go to Smoke and Review on Instagram. My Saints Addiction cartridges sold separately. Saints Addiction. Yeah, we on a mission. You're going to have to Telegram or DM or one of those things. We all got to do something different. Stuck in there. All right, let's go. I don't know if you can see my breath count, but it's coming on here. Let's see. That was a 10-second one. Gets a little clogged inside. Let me. Yeah. Gotta get some of that oil out the top. Suck me, beautiful. Approaches change. Strategies change. People change. It's all part of the plan. Oh, yeah. Join We Club. We're on Instagram. Leg out. But that's what it is, bro. I placed my weed addiction after my work. Straight up, bro. I was like, you can't go unless you do this work. And you can't eat or smoke till you fucking do some sales calls. And you're not allowed to fuck around till XYZ is done. And that approach I appreciated because it's like I still get what I want, right? But I delay the gratification. Something my father used to preach to me, but delayed gratification is like, you know, yeah, man, maybe I could have partied more in my 20s, but I wanted a college education. And yeah, man, I could have saved more in my 30s, but I was traveling the world. And yeah, I could have done X, Y, and Z. There's my homie. My Iraqi homies, there he is. Mark Ireland. Everybody thought your name was fucking Ireland because I kept saying Mark Ireland. There's my boy, bro. Let's go with 2025. And if it wasn't for this, man, I would have never changed my approach. He was like, Mark, you say you got to be fucking getting with the AI agents. And I'm like, nah, man, lend me $1,000, lend me $2,000. I'm going to make an empire. I'm going to make all these websites. He's like, the fuck am I going to give you money that you're going to waste, bro? You know what I mean? Like, no way. You got to go get some AI agents. You got to go start making your websites by AI. And I'm like, AI isn't doing websites. You don't understand. You don't know. And there I was being ignorant, not knowing. Let's see our homie take the shot. Take the shot. Oh, man. Four more. And that's it, bro. I wasn't listening. I wasn't willing to change. My approach was that, apps cost 10,000, 100,000, websites take weeks, months in planning. And there I was going like, you know what? I don't need that shit no more, bro. Just like you, bro. We don't need those girls, right? We didn't need those headaches. We just needed the lesson to be learned. And that was it. I was listening now to my lessons. I was putting my ear to the ground. And I was like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? When I'm not tied up in the bullshit, I think pretty clearly, right? And I allow myself to be freely thinking where I can apply this energy directly instead of it being wasted away. And that was a shock to me that I couldn't fucking believe that like AI had all my solutions that I've been working for. But if I wanted to believe that it would take weeks for this thing to process, then guess what? I never would have done it. It's the truth, bro. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Need some toilet paper for my nose running, but I had to learn, bro. I was in belief of a different belief. I was in a system, and you don't know that you're in a system. And that's why I said you can change. When everybody else is doing that new year, new me, not only is change inevitable and only constant in the whole universe, but you too can change. You can change anything. You can change your mood, right? You can change your emotions. You can change your mind. And that makes us all available to something different. And at the end, we want in our minds to be safe places. We want them to be places that creativity flourishes. And it's an open door. We all talk about being open, right? But we have to like close some of this shit that we practice to be open, right? Like you can't just be like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna do that differently without practicing it. It's just a soliloquy. You're just what did my homie used to say to me? My boy David James used to say, what did he say? Don't pacify me. He used to say something like that. Don't patronize me. Maybe it was that. I don't remember, but he was just like, you can say the siren song. You can sing the fakeness to somebody, and maybe they want to hear that tune, but only you are listening, right? Only you are listening to you. And it's like, get off that couch, make a move. Don't hesitate. You got to take risk. Calculated risk. Oh, but it scares me. Yeah, but you got to keep going too. That's the difference. It wasn't that it wasn't scared before they were brave. For sure they were scared, but they made a change. They simply said 10 seconds of bravery. I'm going to do it anyway and let the chips fall where they may. But the rest of the people are for sure in control in their own system, in their own belief. And they're like, yo, I can't go. I can't talk to that girl, right? I can't change this habit. It has control over me. And I remember a friend of mine, she's got to be 400 pounds, 300 pounds, something like that, 350, let's call it middle. And she was just like, I know I am powerless to food. She said it, like the words came out of her mouth and it was true. Like, so let it be written, so let it be done. If you want to be powerless to something, then you are forever pretending like there's nothing that can change. Now, probably she's been a big girl her whole life and she dates big men and, it's a big addiction to food. I see her always posting about food, right? But for me, when I made the switch, right, I also made a switch to what was my bitch, or what was I being a bitch to? If I was being a bitch to weed, guess what's got to go? Right, ho. And if I was being lazy on my workouts, then I'm lying to myself and my muscles will know. I'm just like, I would stop hiding from myself. It's 2025. There's nobody alive that's not going to see change. And even if you're not involved with it, like you're going to feel AI. Before you know it, it was in your meta search. It was in your Google search. Why are my ads being more efficient? I don't know. Why is there a dog? I see human beings. I keep telling my grandma that you're seeing human beings walk dogs. Wait till you see a fucking android humanoid robot fucking walk that dog, grandma, while you're alive. She's what, 83? almost 100 years on this planet. She never believed. And I'm like, Grandma, she's like, shut up, boy. And I'm like, I'm not going to shut up. This is not going to shut up. It's going to continue to grow, whether you like it or not. You're going to continue to grow, whether you like it or not. And this change is inevitable. So as I watch people change up on people, right? Oh, I love you so much too. We don't even talk. Or what did the one girl say? Girl, I licked your butthole and I didn't even know you were an illegal immigrant. I was laughing so hard. My friend, she's lesbian, and she said, I can't believe my tongue's been in your butthole and I didn't even know that you were an illegal immigrant. We said, I'm in it for the hoes, baby. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. You already know. Go to Reliable Models. Just joking. But anyway, you know what it is, man. It's about difference of beliefs, you know? And that's all it is. If you can believe in a sky daddy, why can't you believe in yourself, right? And if you can believe, you best believe, right? You best believe somebody can switch up on you, even me, right? And blessed believe in yourself, man. It's a blessing to believe in yourself and be like, you know what? That ain't me. That's not my policy. Like homeboy said, I gotta make 4 shots before I go home. That's my policy. That's my paradigm. It's my window that I look through, right? When I'm trying to shoot, right? You gotta close one eye and bring it in. Can you shoot ambidextrous eyes? Probably not. They tell you to I'll save the best for last, to put a triangle here and just pull it to your face and watch it go to a dominant eye. I'm dominant right eye. So for me, I would squeeze my left eye and hold my right eye to aim and pull the trigger, right? This is what I'm talking about. It's not biopic. We take 2 visions to make 1 vision in our brain. And it flips, actually. It goes from upside down through our brain to a picture that's right side up, right? It's amazing how we track motion pictures. It's amazing what your boy Thomas Edison did. It's amazing that he stole so much from Tesla. And it's amazing that Tesla died penniless. Not every story has this fucking grand conclusion where you're just like, oh, it was paved gently, right? They just deleted Saints Addiction, and guess what? It wasn't gently. It was ripped out of my hands with 3,000 followers plus and 7,000 posts. Guess what, bro? We move on. We change. And now it's mostly Saints. And just when you thought you were going to shut a door on a player, holler at a pimp that had an exit plan. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be the person that's willing to change. And that's what makes you indifferent, right? It makes you non-narcissistic. If plans change, watch your friends. If they can't roll with the punches, right? No, dead dog serious. If they go, oh my God, you're like fucking up my all the way, like, oh my God, we were supposed to do this. And if they can't be flexible with you, right? Flexible with your life, flexible with your time, this flexality that we all need to breed and be a part of. Let me see. Press it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Oh, pure rip every time. Mention Saints Addiction on Roke and Vapes for 15% off of your order for reals, bro. But I promoted all my friends. I called them all up. Roke and Vapes, X Vapes, you name it. Bolt CBD, who my people over at Futurola, Mike Tyson Raps. We got Snoop Dogg coming out. Y'all don't even know that. Who else? Who's your boy? Bob Marley and Billionaire. Hemp Wraps. I got billionaireblunt.com, a 7-gram blunt worth $1,000. Like, all the dreams, even the dream launcher site in an hour, all became possible because I switched my addictions. I switched my attitude, and I literally switched my altitude by doing such. That was just it. I was just like, you know what? If I stay on this route, I already know what will happen. It might be like depression. I used to give years to depression. I'm like, not anymore. I can't afford the time. Almost 45. Got to go. Bye. You know, and just like your boy Deion Sanders said, you ain't got nothing on me. I might have a bad couple hours, but nobody got the power to give me a bad day but me. And that's what changed. You know, that empowerment. This light, this attitude, this body. I was like, I'm changed, bro. I'm coming out fighting. I didn't just get here, right? I've been here. I've been doing this, and I've been practicing, and therefore the change is now mine. If I didn't do it, I can't expect it. And that's exactly this morning's marijuana motivation. So if you got anything out of this, you know how to like, share, and subscribe below. You know how this little system works and the algorithms and the people's, but give it to the person that motherfucking needs it, dude. I do it for free every day. So somebody out there can shine. Somebody out there has been like mine, been like me, out on the couch. Maybe it's a new year and you're feeling lonely, or that didn't work, or maybe you should be somewhere else, or why didn't I make more money this year, or all the things that we judge each other for, or haven't controlled since last year when we swore to God that we were going to do something different. You're changing inevitably and unfortunately, and there it is, bro. So it's just facts. How about you be the master of your change instead of, you know, I'd like to be the change master, you know what I mean, and that, instead of the mistake master. I promise you that all day and every day. Scouts honor. So peace and love. And as always, Chigatan. That means goodbye, but not forever and Phoenix. And I will see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. The other side of your fear, the other side of your excuses, and the other side of the world, because that's exactly where I'll be. Thanks for watching. Peace. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, bitches. Let's beat this algorithm. Come on.